Okay, so if you're a fan of Chinese takeout, but you wish there was a healthier, way faster version you could make at home, you have come to the right place. We are about to break down a sheet pan cashew chicken recipe that is seriously going to be your new weeknight obsession. You know that feeling, right? It's the classic weeknight problem. You get home, you're tired, you're hungry, and you want something amazing, like right now. Ordering out sounds so good, but then you remember the price, the wait time, and you don't really know what's in it. And that's exactly where the struggle is. You want to eat well, something fresh and healthy, but then the thought of all that chopping, using multiple pots and pans, and that mountain of dishes just waiting for you, the energy just isn't there. It feels like you always have to choose between what's convenient and what's healthy. But what if you didn't have to choose? Well, let me introduce you to the solution, a takeout fake-out that gives you all of the flavor with none of the fuss. This, my friends, is where the magic of sheet pan cooking comes in. This method is seriously a lifesaver. It hits every single one of those weeknight problems. It all cooks on one pan. Start to finish, you're looking at about 20 minutes. The sauce is homemade, which means you control everything. No refined sugar, and the cleanup? It's an absolute breeze. It's a totally foolproof way to get an amazing, stress-free meal on the table. So how do we get from a few simple ingredients to a perfect takeout-style dinner in just 20 minutes? Let's walk through how it all comes together, and I promise it's way simpler than you might think. The whole process is incredibly simple. It really just comes down to 4 easy actions. You prep your chicken and veggies, you whisk together that delicious sauce, you toss everything to get it all coated, and then you roast it. That's it. No complicated steps, no juggling a bunch of pans. And you can even make this faster if you're really pressed for time, and let's be honest, who isn't? There are some fantastic shortcuts. You can totally use store-bought minced ginger instead of grating it yourself. Grab a bag of pre-sliced peppers and onions. There is absolutely no judgment here. The goal is just to get a healthy, delicious meal on the table. And here is a super important tip, especially for anyone out there who just dreads doing dishes. Line your baking sheet with parchment paper. When you're done, you literally just slide the whole thing into the trash and the pan is practically clean. It is a complete game changer. Now, let's talk about the heart and soul of this dish, the sauce. This is what gives you that authentic takeout flavor. It's this perfect balance, a sticky, sweet, and savory blend of tamari, a little bit of honey for sweetness, rice vinegar for that tang, and then fresh garlic and ginger for that amazing kick. It is just incredible. The cooking part is so fast. You just pop the pan into a 400-degree oven. After only 10 minutes, you'll pull it out for a second and sprinkle on the raw cashews. Then it goes back in for just 5 more minutes. That final burst of heat gets the chicken cooked perfectly and toasts those cashews until they are beautifully golden and crunchy. But the real payoff here goes way beyond just one delicious dinner. That 20 minutes of effort you just put in is actually an investment that can make your entire week easier. Let's look at how this becomes an amazing meal prep strategy. 4. That's the magic number. That's how many days you can have delicious, ready-to-eat meals waiting for you in the fridge from this one short cooking session. I mean, think about that. 20 minutes of work for 4 days of stress-free lunches or dinners. That is the ultimate life hack for a busy week. And keeping it fresh is so simple. Just let the cashew chicken cool down a little bit after it comes out of the oven. Then portion it out into some airtight glass containers. It will stay perfectly delicious in the fridge for up to 4 days, making it the ideal grab-and-go meal when you're running out the door. And let's be super clear, this isn't just convenient, it's unbelievably good. The chicken stays tender and moist, the cashews add that amazing textural crunch, and that savory sweet sauce just coats everything, bringing it all together in one perfect bite. You're definitely not sacrificing flavor for speed here. So what you have now is so much more than just a recipe. It's a formula. It's a foolproof method for turning almost any protein and veggie combination into a quick, easy, and delicious meal. So the real question is, what are you going to transform next?